Good morning, students. Today's chapter, accounts from incomplete records. It's a new chapter. I hope your basics of accounting is clear. Otherwise, first we will revise all basics concepts. Because in this chapter, we need basics of accounts because this is one of the biggest chapter. Okay, so first one is branch accounting. Second one is cash flow statement. And third one in accounting, accounts from incomplete records. These three chapters are big chapters and remaining chapters are small chapters. Good morning to all of you. First, we are going to start with basics of accounts mein bill of exchange entries. So friends, those who are from direct entry, please make sure your basic accounting entries of bill of exchange are clear. So let's start with bill of exchange entries. Write down, friends. First, write down name of this chapter, accounts from incomplete records. Index, minimum 3 pages, 3 to 4 pages of index. No, beta, index is almost 7 pages, huh? 7 pages index. Okay. Okay, after 6, 7, 8 pages, write down bill of exchange. Basics. These pro formas are very important in accounts from incomplete records. And first I will take all these entries and then I will ask these entries to Pratham Bhaiya. Okay. Yes. Basics. Write down bill of exchange entries. In the books of drawer, in simple language, beta, this is revision only for direct entry students. In foundation, you already covered all these entries. Drawer means seller, and please apply basic rules of accounts. Drawee is a buyer. Here, no accommodation bills, beta. So, any relationship, as you are aware, debtor, creditor. So, this rule is very important over here. And then debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. So please apply basic rules of accounts. Creditor becomes receiver, debtor becomes giver. Okay. So friends, drawer entries. Yes, what is the first entry, beta? Drawer means seller, he will sales. So sales is your income, so give credit. And as you are aware, debit the debtor, that is amount which is receivable, trade receivable. So receivable means debtor. So पैसा आने वाला है sales के केस में. I'm going from very basics, beta. Those from direct entry. Purchases account debit. Purchases account debit. It's an expenses for the business. To creditors or trade payable. See, beta, if I open debtors account, or sorry, bills receivable account and bills payable account, you can see here, bills payable is for drawee. So bills receivable means asset. Debit plus asset shows debit balance as per modern approach. Asset shows debit balance, so bills receivable debit plus, credit minus. And bills payable is your liability. So how to remember liability? Credit plus, debit minus, in simple way. So friends, suppose debtor does not have money and he accepts. Debtor means drawee does not have any money and he accepts bill which is drawn by drawer. So drawer means जो order देता है, pay कर मुझे. And that order means drawer's order is called as bill of exchange, bill receivable. And drawee accepts it, therefore it is called as bills payable. So what is bill of exchange means order. In simple language, it is order. Okay. Chalo. So second entry, he accepts bill. So bills receivable, he draws bill. Here he draws bill and here he accepts bill. So see beta, whenever there is an acceptance in incomplete record, acceptance by whom? By drawee. And drawn by whom? Drawn by drawer. बेटा थोड़ा ध्यान दो यार, थोड़ा ध्यान दो. सुबह का टाइम है, आप नींद में ही रहोगे तो फिर नींद ही करते बैठो. मैं भी 6 घंटे के ऊपर सोता नहीं. So if you are CS student and if you are getting some knowledge, at least try to understand. नहीं करना है. Draws bill by drawer and accepts bill by drawee. आप कौन से धुन में रहते हो मुझे समझ में नहीं आता. इधर फैकल्टी अपनी जान लगा रहा है और ये गाने सुन रहे. ओके. Drawer means who draws bill. So bills receivable is an asset. Drawee, bills receivable to debtor. Now see, debtor is a receiver, receivable. So debtor, debit the debtor, now he becomes giver. Third entry. Now there are 3 situations. Now bills receivable is an asset. Asset having debit balance, so 2 balance brought down. Bills receivable to debtors, as he's giving you this amount, and here you can check debtor balance 0, debtors balance 0, and bills receivable is showing debit balance. So which account is getting cancelled? Debtors. Very simple. So what you have to think? Debtors account will get cancelled, and which are new account? Bills receivable account. Now what are situations, my friends? Situation 1, bill retain. बेटा ऑनर तो बाद में होगा ना. Bill retain. Now immediately what he is going to do? Drawer वो bill के साथ क्या करेगा? What is going to do with that bill? Immediately that bill will be retained. So retained means no entry. Remember, as retained की entry कैसे होगी? Because already bill is with you, so bills is with you and debtor is getting cancelled. So now bill retained, no entry. Second situation, bill is discounted. Bill is discounted. Now what is discount? Discount means drawer will visit to bank, ask bank, please give me money. Bank will take that bill and give you money. But beta, bank यहाँ पे is not going to do any charity, so bank will deduct some charges which is called as discount. So that interest is called as discount. So bill goes out and bank balance will get increased. Now balance will get increased. So bank balance is getting increased means debit. Discount is your loss. So discount is loss to bills receivable. To bills receivable. बेटा कौन सी भी एंट्री आएगी? So पूरा ध्यान देना. Bill discounted. I just want to show all of them. कि कोई भी एंट्री आया तो how you think. So here now bill is with you or bill is with bank? With bank. So here entry will be by bank and discount. So this is bill discounted. Now in inter, pro formas are very, very important. Bill discounted. Bill discounted. And now third situation, bill endorsed. Now bill is endorsed means what? Now Mr. A, he purchased some goods from Mr. B. And A sold it to C. Now C has given some bill and A has transferred that bill to B. It is called as endorse. So this bills receivable drawn and A endorse it to Mr. B. So endorse means bills receivable को आपने भेज दिया. So bills receivable is called as endorse. So bill endorse means creditors or to whom amount is payable will be debited, trade payable, to bills receivable. Now bill is not with you. Now bill is with creditor. Bill goes out and creditor is a receiver. So bill goes out. So by creditors. But what is the third situation that that was in the foundation but not in inter? That is a fourth situation. So those students who are follower from foundation, yes, tell me what is the fourth entry. Yes, very good. Now what are now due date? Now due date beta, now it's a time of due date when payment has to be made. That is 3 months, 4 months time which is taken by debtor, drawee, buyer. Due date, now everything is fine. So this is honor. So bill is going to honor, my friend. So in case of bill retain, now in case of bill retain, remember you are getting your money on time, that is on due date. So if money is getting, you will debit bank account. Very good, Mukta Vyas. First answer by Mukta Vyas. Retained bill honored. So bank account debit to bills receivable. Bank to bills receivable. Bill goes out. Okay. And bank balance will increase on due date. That is for retained bill. Second case, discounted. And third case, endorse. In both these cases, bill is not with drawer. Here, bill is with bank. And here bill is with creditor. So bank will ask drawee, please pay me on due date because bill is not with us. Bank is going to ask. So bank will request drawee, please bank, drawee ji, please pay my money. And creditor will request, and that person, your debtor, he will pay it on time. So your involvement is 0. So therefore no entry. So your involvement is 0. So no entry. Remember, my friends. And fourth one is bill sent for collection is not in inter level. So you have only three situations. One is retained. Second one is, yes, discounted. And third one is endorse. And last one, beta, on due date. Suppose bill is getting dishonored. Now, beta, here one important rule. Whenever it is dishonored, remember your debtors account is debited. Why? Logic is very simple. Because now it's your bill has no use. And again amount is receivable. Zinda ho jayega. Debtor zinda ho jayega. Ye yaad rakho. Debtors will be reopened. So this is the debtors account debited. Why? Debtor will be reopened. You cancelled your debtor in the first entry. Now debtors again you have to reopen, and therefore in every entry debtors will be debited. Okay. So this is a fundamental rule for dishonor. Remember, your debtors will be reopened. Situation 1, bill retained. What is going to happen, beta? Debtors account debit and your bill of exchange will get cancelled because that bills receivable that you received will be, this is reopened, and bills receivable you are going to cancel it. Roman 2, discounted. What is the entry for discounted, beta? Debtors account again debited. 2. Now you have to pay to bank. Bank will come to you. Please pay my money. So now this amount is payable to bank. So bank is credited. And what is the third situation? Endorse. In endorse, what is going to happen, beta Pratham? Debtors account debit to creditors account. Very simple entries, my friend. Debtors account debit to creditors. Yes. So revised these all entries better. Pro forma. Yes, we are going to write pro forma now. By creditors when bill is endorsed. Then after that by bank, retained bill honor. Retained bill honored. And by debtor, retained bill dishonor. And finally by balance carried down. By balance carried down. All entries clear. चलो अभी प्रथम को बाउंसर डालते हैं. अभी ये एंट्रीज प्रथम को फटाफट कोई भी एंट्री पूछेंगे. Pratham will tell all these entries, and if Pratham can tell these entries, anyone can tell these entries. Okay, चलो प्रथम आइए फास्ट. चलो जल्दी से प्रथम को बुला के फटाफट एंट्री बोलते हैं. चलो गुड मॉर्निंग प्रथम जी, आइए फटाफट. यस, फटाक से एंट्रीज बतानी है. ये जस्ट आपके वजह से पूरे इंडिया को मोटिवेशन मिलेगा. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेकिंग दिस सेशन. सो प्रथम जी, बस आपको एंट्रीज के लिए मैं बुलाऊंगा, बाकी कोई टेंशन मत लीजिए. आपको क्वेश्चंस तो मैं पूछता रहता हूँ. सो फर्स्ट वन, प्रथम जी मैं डायरेक्ट पूछूंगा. एवरीवन ट्राई. प्रथम विल गेट 5 seconds फॉर थिंकिंग एंड एवरीवन विल गेट 5 seconds and then Pratham will answer. Actually Pratham knows each and every entry. He can tell these entries very fast, but yes, everyone, I am giving you 5 seconds for thinking. Pratham, bill discounted. Yes.
Bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable.
Very good, Pratham. Bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable. Pratham, bill endorse honor.
No entry, sir.
No entry. Why?
So because bill bank के पास bill, the bank has the bill, so we endorse. Creditor has the bill, so we will not make an entry.
Very good. Very good. Bill endorse dishonor.
Debtor.
Yes.
Debtor account debit to creditor.
Debtors to creditors. Very good, Pratham ji. Bill discounted honor.
No entry, sir.
Bill discounted dishonor.
Debtor to bank,
Why better debtors to bank?
because debtor account will reopen and bank. Say we have to give money to bank.
Bank is our
Creditor.
bank is creditor. Okay. Retain bill, only retain bill.
No entry, sir.
Very good, no entry. Retain bill honor.
Bank to bills receivable.
Retain bill dishonor.
Debtor to bills receivable.
Now fast. Bill discounted.
Bank discount to debtor. Bank discount to bills receivable.
Bill endorse dishonor.
Debtor to creditor.
Bill retain.
No entry.
Bill retain dishonor.
Debtor to bills receivable.
Bill discounted honor.
No entry.
Very good, Pratham. Very good. Now, Pratham ji, wait. Ledger account. Ledger account pro forma is very important. So, bills receivable pro forma.
Debit plus credit minus two balance brought down by balance carried down two debtors. जब bill draw करते हैं by bank and discount when bank when bill is discounted, by creditors when bill is endorsed, then by debtor when bill is honored, and by debtor when bill is dishonored, and by bank when bill is honored.
Sure. Very good. Yes. What do you think? प्रथम का कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा था और आप सब में भी वही कॉन्फिडेंस कुट के भरा हुआ है. Yes, everyone has same confidence, बेटा. प्रथम को आगे लाने का रीजन इज वेरी सिंपल. If that confidence is important, Pratham ka confidence, which will help him to score 76 in foundation. But I am not saying ki this was very great marks, but only because of confidence he scored 76. And 12th standard mein, believe me, when he comes to my yes, beta Pratham, when he came to my session, I remember at that time he didn't know a single entry. Basic golden rules of account. He was very confused. Should I do CA or not? Okay. So उसके बाद थोड़ा मोटिवेशन दिया मैंने उसको कि भाई हमारे बिल्डिंग में ही रहता है, बाजू के बिल्डिंग में, तो बुला लिया एक दिन, आ जाओ प्रथम जी. ऐसे ही वो मजाक मजाक में यस हमारे प्रथम ने सीए चालू कर दिया. और ऐसे ही मजाक में, बिकॉज 12th स्टैंडर्ड में बिल्कुल भी पढ़ता नहीं था, बट स्टिल ड्यू टू मोटिवेशन कुछ तो किया लाइफ में. And I hope everyone like Pratham, they will also score more than 70 marks in intermediate. अभी इंटर में थोड़ा आ गया है, but still we have time, हो जाएगा तब तक. Yes. So very good. So this confidence is required. Yes. चलो बेटा प्रथम बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. नाउ कैन यू टेल मी मिस्टर जोशी सुयोग होशियार नहीं है, सिद्धप्पा कामड़े जी, वेयर आर दिस फिजिकल क्लासेस? बेटा फिजिकल क्लासेस नहीं है, प्रथम बाजू के बिल्डिंग में रहता है इसलिए बुला लेता हूँ सुबह सुबह. So physical classes we have it in Pune branch, but yes, in Pune branch, and वहाँ पे हमारे suppose those students who are not those who want to means want cross questions, they can attend this Pune branches Zoom sessions. तो वो अलग है. Yes. Almas Sheikh is saying Pratham, we will also try to be we will try to become Pratham. Okay, very good. और कामड़े जी ने, सुयोग जोशी ने आपको बोला है होशियार है. यस. चलो तो प्रथम की सुबह सुबह तारीफ तो हो गई. यस, आज घर पे उसको खुशी मिलेगी. चलो कुछ तो बताया सब इंडिया के सामने. परचेसेस अकाउंट डेबिट टू क्रेडिटर्स, ट्रेड पेबल So now that trade payable means you have opened creditor account. Not now, Pratham, what you are going to do with this? Yes, creditors is going to cancel and they will accept bills payable. So creditors account debit to bills payable. Which account is getting cancelled, Pratham? Creditors. Now what we are going to do? Yes, प्रथम ने आंसर्स करेक्ट दिए, ये खुशी में चाय मिलेगा उसको. यस नहीं तो यस प्रथम थर्ड एंट्री. व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू डू विद दिस? बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज के एंट्रीज में बिल ऑनर. सो there are no entries for these situations. No entries for situation because drawees least bother about all these things. Why he will discount? Why he will pass entry for discount or endorse? No, he is not going to pass any entry. What is the fourth entry, beta? In case of honor, bills payable to bank. Okay, bills payable is getting cancelled and your bank balance is getting reduced. Okay, so bills payable is going to be cancelled and bank balance is getting reduced. Okay, and 5 number. Dishonor. Bills payable is getting cancelled and what account is going to be open? Creditors जिंदा हो जाएंगे. Reopen. Now no beta, drawer drawee अभी ये words नहीं use करने. In single entry you have to use word debtor creditor. Don't open drawer and drawee account. Drawer means seller in simple language and drawee means buyer. You have to think in this way only. Yes. So honor and dishonor, very easy. So now you only tell me, all of you guys, please tell me how bills payable pro forma will look like. Okay, so now I'm giving you 1 minute. Tell me bills payable pro forma. How to remember bills payable pro forma? Yes, everyone has time. 1 minute time, beta. Think on it and tell me the pro forma. These entries are important, bill of exchange entries. भार्गवी जी, चलो बेटा फास्ट. आज कुछ कमेंट्स नहीं आ रहे बेटा, जल्दी जल्दी. सैटरडे को क्या थक जाते हो क्या आप लोग? एनर्जी हर दिन उतनी रहनी चाहिए, रोज रहनी चाहिए. ये प्रथम थकेला है. यस, एनर्जी लाओ वापस. फास्ट आंसर इट. ओके, हिमांशु गुप्ता ने आंसर दे दिया है. बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन. बेटा शुरुआत कैसे करना था हिमांशु जी? बिल्स पेएबल, व्हाट इज आवर स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट बेटा? क्रेडिट प्लस, इट्स अ लाइबिलिटी सर. क्रेडिट प्लस डेबिट माइनस. बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, टू बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. बाय क्रेडिटर्स, yes beta, by creditors they accepted the bill. When you pay the bill to bank, honor, and to creditors once again reopen, dishonor. इजी छे. हिमांशु गुप्ता छोड़ के कोई आंसर नहीं दे रहा है. यस, आ गए. राजू रंजन बोल रहे सैटरडे नाइट. बेटा नो, कुछ नहीं करना है अपने को, स्टडी करना है. यस, हर्ष ने आंसर दिया. अंकित गुप्ता, आकांक्षशील, रिया जायसवाल, शिवानी. एंड व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? यस, एवरीवन इज क्लियर विद बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज एंट्रीज. Bill of exchange entries over. Yes, entries are bills payable, buy balance brought down by creditors, to bank, honor, and two creditors, dishonor, and two balance carried down. Now everyone answered it. Jenisha ne diya. Very good. Garvit Rai, Ronak Singh, Shivam Singh, Mukta Vyas. मुक्ता व्यास ने लिखा है टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन. गलती से लिखा है, बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन लिखना था. मनीषा विश्वकर्मा, वेरी गुड. यस, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. चलो, so two pro formas over, beta. I'm going to ask you six pro formas. Six pro formas. So next pro forma, write down. Debtors account. Debtors account. Chalo, yaad kar lo debtors account. No one will look into the answer. Everyone has 1 minute. चलो, हर एक pro forma के लिए 1 minute होगा. आप लिख के देखो बेटा. प्रथम रब पेज पे pro forma. Yes, rub pages pe pro forma. Write down on rub page. 1 minute you have. जितना हो सकता है जल्दी जल्दी pro forma बताइए. फास्ट फास्ट फास्ट. चलो, डेटर्स डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस. डेटर्स डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस. टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन. ओके. Why debtors is increasing? Sales. Which sales? Beta, in incomplete records, all these pro formas are very important because we are going to cancel these accounts. Okay, we have to prepare these accounts. So bills of exchange pro formas are very important in case of incomplete records topic. Debtors accounts, bills of exchange pro formas, then creditors, sundry assets, expense, income. All these pro formas are very important. And now it's time to improve your basics. This is a chapter where you are going to improve your basics. So I request all of you to write it in the comment section. This pro forma Pratham is writing minimum 10 to 15 times. And in foundation, he wrote it minimum 50 to 60 times. Okay. So his basics are really very clear. Please make sure every one of you understand these pro formas and then try to write it for minimum 5 to 7 times. It's my request to all of you. Yes. Two balance brought down to sales by bank or cash. So whenever you are going to collect it, when you collected the amount, your debtors balance is going to decrease. So whenever it decreasing on the credit side, increasing on the debit side, decreasing on the credit side, increasing on the debit side. Okay, so this is your ledger account. By by beta sales return. If he returns sales, yes, your data is going to decrease. Have you written sales return beta? मैं जब बोलूंगा तब लिखना. क्या लिख रहे हो अभी? मैं 1 मिनट दूंगा तब लिखना. By bad dates. Bad dates will decrease your data. By discount allowed. So when you allow discount, your data's balance is going to decrease. By discount allowed के बाद क्या आएगा बेटा? Bills receivable. When you draws bill, it is bills receivable. Then your debtors, now only we have seen your debtors is going to decrease. And by balance carried down. And 2BR dishonor, you are going to increase your debtors when it is dishonor. Honor, bank to bills receivable, no entry. But if dishonor, your debtors will get reopened in case of dishonor. Okay. So this is the entry. So this is a pro forma of debtors. Yes. Debit plus, credit minus. When it is increased, credit sales, by bank, by sales return, by bad debt, by discount, by business sale, by balance, carried down. Ranju Rajan is saying plus minus technique is really awesome. कंफ्यूजन होने पे प्लस माइनस से सॉल्व किया जाता है. आई सॉल्व मेनी क्वेश्चंस. थैंक यू गुरुजी. ओके बेटा गुरुजी मत बोलना, बुरा लगता है. हाँ यस, डेटर्स प्लस क्रेडिट डेटर्स. यस, चलो नेक्स्ट वन. नाउ यू हैव टाइम फॉर क्रेडिटर्स अकाउंट. Yes, 1.5 minutes. Okay, Mr. Harsh, आपकी इच्छा. 1.5 मिनट देते हैं. 1.5 मिनट्स. बेटा प्रथम का 45 सेकंड्स में हो जाता है. कितने सेकंड्स? 20 सेकंड. ओके, सॉरी 20 सेकंड टाइम है उसका. Rasbol TUTS 6. Yes, credit plus, debit minus. Credit plus, debit minus. Buy balance brought down. Why creditors is increasing? Due to purchases. But which purchase? Credit purchase. Then beta, you paid them to bank or cash payment. Then to purchase return to discount received, received. In case of debtors, discount allowed. But in case of creditors, we are getting discount. It's our gain. Discount is our gain. And allowed is our loss. Okay? See, when we are not paying any amount, it is called as not bad debts. When debtor is not paying amount, it's called as bad debts. हमारा किसी ने पैसा डुबाया तो bad debts. हमने किसी का पैसा डुबाया तो deficiency. Bad debts नहीं बोलने का. To balance carried down. Simple छे. And two bills payable. When you accepts bill and buy bills payable when bill is getting dishonor. Easy che? Ekdam easy. Yes, creditors pro forma. Very important, na? All these pro formas. Chalo. Next one. Next one. Capital account. Capital account. One minute, now only 1 minute. Capital account. प्रथम का हो गया. बेटा these revisions are very important. Yes बेटा सिद्धार्थ आपके मैसेज आ रहे हैं. डोंट वरी. आपने लिखा है टू परचेस रिटर्न. कैसे भी लिखा है आपने, बहुत ही घटिया तरीके से लिखा है. You should start with buy balance brought down. Why you are starting with to purchase return? मुक्ता बेटा होशियार हो गई तू तो. यस. Buy balance brought down. Credit plus, debit minus. When capital is increasing, when you additional capital, when you bring some additional capital by cash to bank or cash, when you drawings to loss will reduce your capital, and by profit will increase your profit capital, and to balance carried down. Yes, Rafiq bhai, તમારા આન્સર આવતા હોય, તમારી ક્વેરીઝ આવતી હોય, ડોન્ટ વરી. आपके आंसर्स आते हैं मेरे तक. Interest on capital is not in case of sole proprietor. Okay, so partnership rules don't apply over here. Yes, partnership का problem होगा तो apply कीजिए, but otherwise don't apply interest on capital entries over here. Yes. चलो. Next pro forma, both two pro formas. Expenses and income. Expenses and income. Now this is very important, huh? Expenses. Two minutes for both. बेटा इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल एंड इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग वी वोंट कंसीडर मिस धीरती। धीरती बेटा, धीरती का मीनिंग क्या होता है बेटा? धीरती नहीं, सॉरी, धृति, धृति, हाँ हाँ, सॉरी सॉरी, नॉट धीरती, इट्स धृति। ज़ेना, यस बेटा, सोल प्रोप्राइटर का है धृति, धृतराष्ट्र से। ओके चलो, बहुत फर्स्ट नेम ओके मुस्कान जी। मुझे नहीं पता था ये, मैं तो आपको फाउंडेशन से रफीक भाई करके ही बुला रहा हूँ। यस, चलिए अभी ये समझ जाएगा बेटा मुस्कान। एक्सपेंसेस प्रो फॉर्मा, डेबिट प्लस क्रेडिट माइनस। So those who are doing it for the first time understand. Direct entry students, year wise bifurcation is very important. I'm going to ask you one question for this. When you pay cash expenses, first understand the pro forma expenses to cash. Some expenses you paid, it is not only of current year, might happen that you paid of the last year, might happen that you are paying of the next year. So this cash, yes, is not of current year. It is related to last year also, current year also, and next year also. So expenses is of any year. Remember, expenses. After that, to expense payable. Expenses payable. Some expenses you are not yet paid. You are going to pay afterwards. So beta, this is the adjustment entry. This is called as adjustment entry. It does not have any supporting. To cash, you may pay any year. So this is during the year. So you pay, you have some supporting for this. So it is called as trial balance item. Expenses to cash, you paid during the year. But adjustment entry you pass on the last day. These expenditures are payable. So payable बेटा कौन से ईयर का होगा बताइए? ये नेक्स्ट ईयर का होगा या लास्ट ईयर करंट ईयर का होगा? वेरी गुड. इट माइट बी ऑफ लास्ट ईयर स्टिल नॉट पेड, or it might be of current year still not paid. It is your closing balance sheet. You are going to write it in the liability side. Got this concept? Very important na beta, expenses pro forma. So what is the closing entry on 31st of March? Expenses are either payable or beta it is might be prepaid. So this 31st March entry. So what is the entry beta? Expenditure payable is my liability. Liability might be of last year amount or current year amount you have not paid. Last year direct entry students and current year amounts not paid. This is a topic where you are going to improve your basics by Sanket sir's way. So entry will be expenditure account debit to expenditure payable. So first thing comes to my mind, sir, how you recall all these entries? Sir, please tell us technique. We are doing it for the first time. अभी मुक्ता कैसे वो प्रो लेवल पे चली गई है, प्रथम प्रो के प्रो लेवल पे गया है. अभी ये बॉडी बिल्डिंग में बहुत हाई स्टेज पे लोग हैं. मुस्कान भी उसी में आती है, शायद से फाउंडेशन से मेरे पास थी. अभी ये जो स्टूडेंट्स है दे आर वेरी एट प्रो लेवल, तो इनको बताना नहीं पड़ता ऑल दीज एंट्रीज. इट कम्स टू देयर माइंड. बट दोज हु आर डूइंग इट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, थिंक हाउ संकेत सर थिंक्स. फर्स्ट वन, एक्सपेंसेस पेबल. Payable means my liability. I have to pay. So first thing, it's my liability, so credit balance. So expense payable, credit balance. And then expenditure will be debited. Okay. So why this entry? Because current year expenditure we have not paid. And what is adjustment entry? We do not have any supporting. When you pay, at least you take some, पेमेंट, उनका जो सैलरी पे स्लिप रहेगा या कुछ तो आपका पेमेंट का एंट्री रहेगा, बैंक में पेमेंट करते हो तो बैंक के डिटेल्स रहेंगे, सो उसका सपोर्टिंग है. बट एडजस्टमेंट एंट्री डज नॉट हैव एनी सपोर्टिंग मतलब जिससे आप एंट्री पास कर सकते हो. इट इज कॉल्ड एज एडजस्टमेंट एंट्री. Now, what is the entry of prepaid expense? Prepaid expense means what? Next year expenses, you paid it in advance. Next year expenses paid in advance. So whether these are current year expense? No. So I paid next year expenses. So it's my asset. I paid it. And this is not my expenditure of the current year. So I'm going to cancel my expenditure. And I will record prepaid expenses account debit. Now this is my asset. So I will write it here by prepaid expenses. And this is of which year, beta? This is of next year. Next year. And on 1st of April, you will reverse these entries. This is a simple technique. On 1st of April, we reverse this technique and gets balance 0. How we reverse it? Expense payable debit to expense. And expense account debit to prepaid expense. Today's session is very, very important from basics point of view. So, on the opposite side, now see, on the opposite side, you are going to record this. So here, beta, to prepaid expense and by expenses payable. Now think logically. Now this prepaid expenses, opening prepaid expense, now this is reversal entry. You cancelled it. Now this prepaid expense, you paid it in the last year related to current year. So this is either related to current year or might be related to next year. This expenditure, you paid it in advance. Opening entry you reverse because you paid it in the last year related to current year or might be next year. And this opening expense payable is related to last year. And remember, by profit and loss account, by profit and loss account is always related to current year. Is always related to current year. Remember these entries. I hope everyone knows this pro forma now. Very important pro forma. बताइए जल्दी से. Are you getting this pro forma? Now for income is exactly mirror image of expenses, but don't refer this pro forma of expense and please tell me for income related to which year. Now you see this credit side, P&L is always for current year, but cash is for any year. Cash is for any year. Remember this. Yes. This is by P&L, normally balancing figure. So now you only tell me for income. We are follower of accrual concept. Therefore, this pro forma is important. These pro formas are important because we are follower of the accrual concept. Okay. बेटा बेसिक्स के लेक्चर्स, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट एंड इनकम्प्लीट रिकॉर्ड्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इनकम का प्रोफॉर्मा विथ ईयर राइट डाउन इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. कैपिटल विड्रॉ की एंट्री होती है ड्रॉइंग्स टू कैश एंड कैपिटल टू ड्रॉइंग्स. मुक्ता व्यास जी. बेटा no more time बेटा please. No one more time. Ankita Yadav ji, please rewatch this session. Yes. If you want this one more time, you rewatch this session. You will understand it perfectly. बेटा इतना टाइम ही नहीं है. बहुत स्लोली एक्सप्लेन किया है मैंने. And I am taking care of all those students who were not in foundation with Sanket sir and direct entry students, because I already explained all these things in the foundation. Yes, Prabhas. बेटा प्रभास जैन नाम साउथ इंडियन राख्યું છે તમારું. राधेश्याम मूवी वाला प्रभास था ना तू. मेरे लाइफ की सबसे बड़ी गलती राधेश्याम मूवी. Credit plus debit minus by cash. Now this is related to current year, next year, last year. So this is related to any year, last year, current year, next year. By receivable. By receivable. Yes, beta. Tell me, by receivable, current year and last year. बराबर छे बेटा. And to received in advance. You received it of next year. Okay. So you are going to cancel it. So income to income received in advance. By received in advance, opening entry. Yes. It is related to which year beta? By received in advance, either current year or next year. Received in advance. And to receivable is always related to last year. And to P&L is related to current year. Beta, accounts will be perfect if you know accrual concept. If you correlate this concept. One question to you related to income. Yesterday only I asked some students. See, how many of you can, this is a time for question. Yes, beta, quiz time. Yes, everyone is ready for income pro forma. Just writing these income entries, adjustment entries. You always start with beta credit plus. Okay. इनकम बेटा इनकम के कितने एंट्रीज होंगे एडजस्टमेंट एंट्री में receivable or received in advance on 31st of March. So income receivable is your asset and income received in advance is your liability. First point comes to my mind, asset as debit balance. So I write income receivable debit. And here I will write liability means to income received in advance credit. But I am going to cancel, I'm going to show it to income and in advance I'm going to cancel it. So income account debit. This is how we have to remember. Asset है liability, asset है debit है, liability है credit है. खत्म और एकदम fluently बोलना है. एकदम fluently. Okay. So everyone is ready beta? Yes. And please practice it today. Minimum. Yes प्रथम आपने कितनी बार लिखे ये प्रोफॉर्मास? फाउंडेशन में 1000 बार. अरे बाप रे. 20 बार तो लिखा ही है. वेरी गुड. 2020 तो आपने किया ही हुआ है ये 4 परफॉर्मर्स के साथ. बहुत बार लिखे सर. एनपीओ के प्रॉब्लम बेचारे ने 3-3 बार सॉल्व किए हैं, तब जाके स्पीड आया. 7 बार किया था. ओके ओके, वेरी गुड. 3 बार किया था. वेरी गुड. इसलिए आपका बेसिक्स बहुत स्ट्रांग हो चुका है. ओके. टेक्निक्स तो मैंने ही दिए थे, बट अल्टीमेटली एवरीवन हैज टू डू ओन एनालिसिस, रिविजन्स. नहीं बेटा 1000 नहीं, धृति 1000 नहीं किया था उसने, पर 20 बार तो लिखे रहेंगे. 20 टाइम्स मिनिमम. 1000 तो वो बोल रहा है ऐसे ही मस्ती में, ज्यादा नहीं, पर 20 बार लिखे. इतना मुझे पता है. मैं वो पनिशमेंट ही देता था उसको. एक प्रोफॉर्मा नहीं आया तो ऑल प्रोफॉर्मा ही हैज टू राइट. मेरे क्लास में पनिशमेंट बहुत ज्यादा होती है फिजिकल बैचेस में, फेस टू फेस बैचेस. बच्चों को 3-3 बार सॉल्व करना पड़ता है. वो आप बहुत लाइटली लेते हो मुझे, आप सभी दिल्ली वाले, हमारे वर्चुअल बैचेस वाले. आपने यदि जो मैं होमवर्क देता हूँ उतना भी फॉलो किया ना, बिकॉज उस दिन मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया, आई हैव ऑब्जर्व ऑन दैट डेट, हार्डली 20 स्टूडेंट्स they write all their timings. This is not my, it is not going to help me out. CA is a course where you have to dedicate your 100%. So please make sure. प्रथम भी ऐसे ही आराम करने वाला इंसान है, पर बार बार उसको हिलाना पड़ता है. भाई उठ, तुझे उठना है और वापस पढ़ाई चालू करनी है. And then only, otherwise your result will be only 20 marks, 30 marks, 40 marks, 50 marks. It is not going to help you out. But if you want 80 plus, you have to solve it minimum 3 times. Or remember, one more thing I am telling you. सर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ये पूरे इंडिया को होता है. जब प्रथम लॉ नहीं सॉल्व करता, इट मींस ही डजंट लाइक लॉ. नहीं, ही इज नॉट इन्वॉल्विंग इन लॉ. ही इज अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट, बट ही इज नॉट इन्वॉल्विंग. एंड दैट इन्वॉल्वमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एनी सब्जेक्ट. व्हाई यू लाइक अकाउंट्स? इट्स नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ मी, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ आई हैव क्रिएटेड योर इंटरेस्ट इन दैट सब्जेक्ट. And that's why you are solving it for 2 to 3 times. Those students who are following me, those who are just watching my session, any faculty in India, it won't help you out. कितनी भी faculty अच्छी रहने दो, अंदर से आवाज आनी चाहिए कि मुझे सॉल्व करना है, ये मेरा पैशन है टीचिंग. ये अंदर से आवाज आती है कि मुझे ये करके रहना है. दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. देखिए इसके ऊपर. ओके. Yes. One question. FD rupees 1 lakh. FD rupees 1 lakh on 1st June 2000. See beta date, please check dates. 1st June 2022. At the rate of 8% per annum. चलो, ठीक है. अदरवाइज 24 lakhs की एफडी करो. 24 lakhs की एफडी. I have FD of 24 lakhs at the rate of 8% per annum. Please tell her to solve. 24 lakhs की एफडी on 1st June 2022 at the rate of 8% per annum, and on 1/6/2023 same FD continues, but RBI reduced their rates, therefore now it's 6% per annum. Tell me entries for 1st April 2023 to 31st March 2024, how it will reflect in your financial year. Yes, this is a question for 3 minutes. Yes, beta. Pooja ji, yes, you are correct. P&L amount, and a cash amount. I want total interest account. Same आएगा cash. हाँ, and you are receiving interest on 31st May. So your date of interest, receiving date पूरे साल का नेक्स्ट ईयर के इसको 31st में से मिलता है. Yes, beta. On 31st of May, you are receiving interest in cash. Full year interest you are receiving on 31st of May. Question of the day. मीन्स बेटा फिक्स डिपॉजिट कौन. चलो ठीक है. I want full interest account. Riya Jaiswal, you are on the right track, but you answered only P&L item. I want full interest account. देखते हैं कितने प्रतिशत भारतीय इसको सॉल्व करते हैं। अमृतपाल कौर 3 रिविजन्स इन फाउंडेशन, तो कितना स्कोर कर लिया था बेटा आपने? फाउंडेशन में मैं ये क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछता था। एट इंटर लेवल इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू डेवलप योर थिंकिंग। Suvarnesh, how much you scored in foundation रे बेटा, in accounts? Perfect logic, perfect person बेटा, टॉप करेगा तू। ना in accounts, Amritpal is saying कि I scored 75. Very good बेटा। Suvarnesh, as usual, Vanshita Arora, बेटा full account I want. This time Suvarnesh बराबर आप यू 192 यार बेटा। और किसने सही दिया? आई थिंक सुवर्णेश के बाद सिद्धार्थ ने करेक्ट दिया था क्या? सुवर्णेश स्कोर्ड 85 मार्क्स, लगा ही था बेटा मुझे। बेटा दिस टाइम टारगेट इज 95। सुवर्णेश 95 इज अवर टारगेट। नाउ ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट ऑफ इंडिया मैं आपको बोल सकता हूं, यस वेरी गुड ना बेटा, ना ना ना। सी 2 P and L. Now whenever you are solving this question, draw the diagram. You are not drawing diagram, that is only the problem. First check what are dates. 1st June to 31st May. How much interest you are getting? 24 lakhs into, see beta, now please wait. Hey, 24 lakhs into 8%. 1,92,000 divide by 12. Do it monthly. Rupees 16,000 per month. And 24 lakhs into 6%. 1,44,000 divided by 12 months. So 12,000 per month. Correct है? Now this is 2022 to 2023, and this is starting with 22 na, and ending with 24. Now I want 1st April 2023, so something here, and ends with 31st March 2024. So opening interest 1st June to 1st April. This is opening. Opening is of how many months? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Don't consider April. Okay. So 10 months. And in next period, it is 2 months. Similarly, 10 months closing and 2 months in next year. We are not concerned for this. This is our income. 2 months and 10 months. And we received 1,92,000 on 31st May. And 10 months is your closing receivable. If you got this diagram, it's very simple. How to recall? Interest. To interest receivable. 1st April 2023. To interest receivable. How to recall this account? To interest when you received it, 31st May 2023. For how many months? 12 months into 16,000. Do it for per month na beta. Accrual concept. 1,92,000. You are not drawing diagram, that's why you are not getting the answer. 2024. Buy receivable. For how many months? Now this is from 1st June 2023 to 31st March 24. So you are getting it for 10 months multiplied by 12,000. 1,20,000. And into P&L, this is a current year. So in current year, 2 months into 16,000 plus 10 months into 12,000. Beta, these are really tricky questions. Practice it properly and it will help you to improve your basics. कितना आया बेटा ये? 1,52,000. So 152 plus 160, 312, and this is also 312. It is going to tally. Yes, Ankit Gupta answered it correctly at the end. ठीक है. क्यों नहीं हम लोग श्योरनेस के लेवल आने देते हैं? सोचिए एक बार. Take a break, and after break we are going to solve 2 problems. So illustration 6 and 7, easy questions which needs basics. So 2 questions है जो हम लोग करने वाले हैं. Yes, तो मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद. टेक अ ब्रेक. लिख लेना ये और सोचना प्रॉपरली. राम जी ब्रेक ले लो ना। ब्रेक दे दिया। अकाउंट्स फ्रॉम इनकम्प्लीट रिकॉर्ड्स के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स पे आ जाइए. कम टू इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6 पे आइए. 6 Ilu 6. First 5 illustrations we will take it in the next session. I will give you hints for that, but today we are going to solve some interesting questions. Yes, practice it. चलिए, come to illustration number 6. A Adamji keeps his books on single entry basis. We will be very slow. The analysis of cash book for the year ended 31st March 2002 is given below. So in simple language, what is given in the question, beta? Yes, cash book. So this is a cash account. Bank balance as on 1st April. So this is opening bank balance, beta. So we will record it in opening balance sheet. One effect is in cash account and second effect will be in asset side. Okay. So if you don't want to prepare cash account, it's okay. Received from debtors. So cash account debit side. No need to prepare cash account once again because cash account is given correctly in the question. So beta, we will give only one effect. We will give only one effect because one effect is already here in cash account. So second effect that we are going to give. Cash received. So cash debit, one debit, another account is credited. दूसरा account credit होगा. तो debtors के credit side में. Debtors account credit side by cash. Cash sales. Here cash account debit. So second effect beta. Trading account credit side. So everything on the credit side. Trading account credit side. Capital brought during the year. So capital will be getting increased. So capital increase means credit side. So don't open capital account, but write down in closing balance sheet under capital, you will write additions. Interest on investment. Now we do not have interest rate. Do not have interest rate. No, therefore assume received is equal to accrued. So no need to prepare account. Received is equal to accrued. So जितना received हुआ cash के debit में उतना ही जाएगा. Don't open account for this now because you will record it on P&L credit side. P&L credit. So here what is debit? In second account, it has credit. Okay. So this is your debit side. Now let's come to credit side. Payments to creditors, sir. Sir, we are going to open creditors account. So now here credit means beta in creditors account, debit to cash. Creditors account to cash. Salaries, general expense. We will assume, yes, beta, these are paid. And see, there is no opening balance and closing balance. There is no opening balance and closing balance. So paid is equal to accrued. Now paid is on the credit side. So second effect, P&L चा debit ला. P&L चा मतलब P&L के debit में. So P&L चा debit ला means in Marathi it is cha and Hindi it is K. So P&L के debit में. Rent and taxes beta same logic. Accrued is equal to paid. So P&L debit side. Drawings account. In closing balance sheet, from capital, you are going to reduce it. Capital as a credit balance and you are reducing it means debit balance. Cash purchases, trading account च्या debit ला. So trading account के debit में you are going to write cash purchases and closing balance sheet. Closing balance sheet, you will give effects for this too. So closing balance sheet. Very simple question, beta. Now you are going to open debtors account. Debtors account, two effects. Now how two effects, beta? One is opening balance sheet and second one is in account. Second one is in account, in closing balance sheet, and second effect is in account. So sundry debtors, debit plus credit minus, then creditors, credit plus debit minus. Machinery, debit plus credit minus. Furniture, depreciation किसके ऊपर है? Furniture and machinery. So let it be better. Open these accounts. Open. Inventory account, trading account, debit side and credit side. No need to open account, but trading account, debit side and credit side. And second effect is in opening balance sheet and closing balance sheet. So one effect in trading account, one effect in balance sheet. Opening balance sheet, closing balance sheet तो लिखना ही है. We are talking about accounts. And investment is same in two accounts. So no need to open. No need to open. One effect is in opening balance sheet and second effect is in closing balance sheet. Only one effect opening and same balance will continue on the closing. So no need to open account. Okay. Easy che. And 800 we have to provide for bad debts. So beta bad debts means debtors में से minus and P&L को debit. Debtors में से minus means credit. Debtors को debit balance minus means credit and P&L debit. One debit, one credit. Apply the rule and write down the answer. Chalo. It's better to open machinery and furniture account. Yes. Depreciation P&L debit and account के credit में. We are going to open machinery account and furniture. Actually, you can directly deduct it, but it's better. First time we are understanding any problem, so it's better to open the accounts. Chalo. So write down now, beta. Yes. नहीं पहला प्रॉब्लम है डायरेक्ट एंट्री के भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो हम लोग साथ में सॉल्व करेंगे. बुक्स ऑफ, राइट डाउन प्रॉपरली. बुक्स ऑफ, यस, व्हाट इज द नेम? ए अदमजी. ए अदमजी. इलू 6 first question, so I will be very slow. First account is trading and P&L account. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. If you have space, beta, you can write for the year ended 31st March 2002. Inner column also rupees, rupees. Why? Because cash purchases and credit purchases. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees, rupees, particulars rupees, rupees. ठीक है? Yes, working notes have answer. Yes, have marks. आर्ची गुप्ता जी, मेरा आवाज बहुत ही क्लियर है. प्लीज इंक्रीज योर वॉल्यूम बटन. यस, मुझे नहीं लगता मेरे आवाज में कोई कमी है. बेटा एक बार चेक कर लो प्रथम. Working notes are very important. Draw it for 6 to 7 lines. Yes. Particulars rupees, rupees, 6 lines, 6 to 7 lines. and 10 lines for P&L. 10 after 10 lines, P&L total. So 8 lines and 6 to 7 lines and 10 lines. Balance sheet, exam, final accounts. So working note, opening balance sheet will be your working note. This is closing balance sheet. In bracket, write down CL, closing. Liability rupees, assets rupees, because we are going to open that machinery account. 10 lines. 10 lines. Working note 1. Statement of affairs. Line by line, beta. Debtors account, creditors account, machinery account, furniture account. 4 accounts. Debtors. 6 lines. Debtors account. Only on the first account of that page, you will write particulars rupees, particulars rupees. First account of that page, every page. Only particulars rupees, particular rupees. एक ही बार लिखना है particulars rupees, बार बार नहीं लिखना है. पेज, एक पेज पे एक बार. यदि दूसरे पेज पे आता है वापस लिखने का for that account. Working note 2. Beta, Vitta, Kavyashri, yes, I am telling you for minimum 5 times. You have to prepare working notes in exam. Working note has marks. Working note 3 after 6 lines. Working note 3, creditors account. Working note 4. Yes, beta, which is the account? Machinery account. 5 lines. And working note 5. In exam, if there is only one adjustment, don't open these accounts. It is only for concept clarity. Data sales बनाओ. नहीं, purchase sales की जरूरत नहीं है. Capital की भी जरूरत नहीं. Sorry. Creditors, credit plus, debit minus. Debit plus, credit minus. So you will start from plus balance. So this is helpful. Debit plus, credit minus. Beta, Vitta, Kavyashri, apne minimum you ask me for 8 times. Sir, whether it is necessary, and I am telling you 8 times, same answer. Yes, it is necessary to prepare working notes. Draw it. Draw it. वर्किंग नोट 4 कौन सा था बेटा? मशीनरी ना? स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स जब आपकी बैलेंस शीट टैली नहीं होती है. So for capital account balancing figure, I will tell you at the end, when balancing figure, your balance sheet is not tallying, it is called as statement of affairs. We prepare it. I will tell you the logic in last part of the session of statement of affairs. Okay. Yes, I will tell you the logic, but wait for some time. Chalo, start kare beta. Yes. P&L में 2 कॉलम्स थे, नहीं एक ही कॉलम बस हो गया वैसे तो. ठीक है, चलो ड्रॉन, ड्रॉ फास्ट. यस, ओवर, एवरीवन ओवर. चलो चालू करना है बेटा. चलो टेल मी फर्स्ट लाइन बाय लाइन. पोस्टिंग, हाँ, वेयर टू राइट बेटा? प्रथम फर्स्ट वन, ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स. On last line before total, you can write over here. You can see where I am writing bank balance 2,800. Correct है? Received from debtors, line by line. Second line, don't write on first line. It is for opening balance. So collection from debtors by cash, line by line जाएंगे. 48,000. Next one, cash sales, trading च्या क्रेडिटला. ट्रेडिंगच्या क्रेडिटला वेट फर्स्ट प्रो फॉर्मा बाय सेल्स कॅश क्रेडिट, नो रिटर्न्स ना, नो रिटर्न्स. सो कैश सेल्स કેટલો છે? 11,000. વેરી ગુડ, 11,000. नेक्स्ट वन, कैपिटल अकाउंट प्रो फॉर्मा in balance sheet pro forma. Capital account in balance sheet pro forma. Closing balance sheet, beta, closing balance sheet. Main answer. Opening capital plus additions minus drawings. माइनस ड्रॉइंग्स. एडिशन्स में કેટલા છે? एंड प्लस ऑब्लिक माइनस प्रॉफिट ऑब्लिक लॉस. ना एक्चुअली वो पहले लिखना था, आई फॉरगॉट इट. सो प्रॉफिट माइनस लॉस, एक्चुअली बिलो ओपनिंग कैपिटल यू हैव टू राइट इट इन एग्जाम. आई फॉरगॉट. सो प्लस प्रॉफिट ऑब्लिक लॉस. सो यस, एडिशंस के सामने बोलो inner column 6,000. Interest on investment received and accrued are same in P&L beta, second line, because gross profit is for first line. By interest on investment beta, this is received or this is accrued? This is received in P&L. Received beta, this is accrued in P&L. It is accrued during the year. You have to understand this concept, accrual concept. Don't write it in exam, just for your concept clarity. Accrued during the year in P&L. If you open interest account, you will write by cash, and here to P&L. You have to look it how this will get reflected in P&L. So by cash here in cash account debit side કેટલી amount છે? 200 and P&L में 200. So only two items are there. So no need to open this account. नहीं तो otherwise paper ही complete नहीं होगा. But you have to assume. So by cash beta, it is received, and what is transferred is accrued. And if there is opening and closing balances, it's better to open account. When we open account, if it has opening and closing balances, यदि opening और closing balance होगा तो account open करेंगे, but there is no need. This is how your P&L account, interest account will look like. ध्यान दीजिए कौन से अकाउंट ओपन करने के, कौन से नहीं ओपन करने के. You have to understand why this account is not open, because both are same. So if I write by cash and ultimately I have to transfer it to P&L. So cash के debit में and P&L के credit में is a second effect. Cash के debit में is a second effect. P&L के credit में is a second effect. And this is like your interest on investment, credit plus debit minus. And when you open this account, when there is opening and closing balances, when there are opening and closing balances, it's better to open this account. Now, whether there is only opening receivable or received in advance, no. So there is no need to open this account. अरे समझ में आ रहा है क्या? प्रथम 200. प्रथम को समझा तो पूरे इंडिया को समझा. पेमेंट टू क्रेडिटर्स. Oh, yes, beta. Which account? Here credit means बोलना. Second effect, creditors के debit side में which line? To cash. How much? 35,000. Next one. Next one, tell me. Salary, general expense, and rent and rates. Whether we opened account. Why? Opening or closing are not there. Beta, you have to answer in very simple way. There is no opening balance and closing balance, so no need to open account. What is paid is equal to accrued. In P&L, it is accrued or paid. But आपको कब समझेगा? P&L means accrued. Yes, in P&L it is accrued. And why we are not open this account? Now you remember. There is no opening balance and closing balance. To salaries, to general expense, to rent and taxes. Outer column, 6,500, 2,500, and 1,500. Outer column. And these are accrued during the year. Very good. But a first problem, please don't be in hurry. This is a first problem for understanding which account has to be opened, which account has not to be opened. ये प्रथम भी बहुत जल्दी में. अरे टैली तो कोई भी एरा गेरा कर लेगा. कोई भी एरा गेरा टैली कर लेगा. Anyone can solve this question. But I just want to improve your thinking. When to open account, when not to open account, that you have to understand. कैसे करते हो रे? Drawings. Drawings is capital में से minus. How much? 3,600. Are you sure? Yes. Cash purchases. Pro forma. Cash purchases. Please keep first line for opening stock. Two purchases on second line. Underline cash credit. Cash. Yes, beta. Cash. $12,000. And in closing balance sheet, asset side, now closing balances. Yes. Cash balance. Bank balance. What is cash balance? 500 rupees. And what is bank balance? 6,400. Yes. Over. Now, two effects. First, I will write it in balance sheet. Opening balance sheet में first opening items लिख लेंगे, फिर closing items. चलो. First opening balance sheet बेटा. Debtors. थोड़ा नीचे लिखो. Yes, debtors. How much? 14,500. Then credit 14,500. अरे एक एक लिखना. Now first we will writing opening balance sheet. Creditors on the liability side. How much? 5,800. Next item is machinery. Outer column में लिखना 7,500. And see, here closing balances are given before depreciation or after depreciation. As same accounts are there, so before depreciation. बोलो ना, before depreciation, because same balances are there, 7,500, 7,500. So this is before depreciation. ऐसे फालतू एजम्पशन नहीं करने के। एडिशंस करके सेम कैसे आया? ये एग्जैक्टली डिप्रिसिएशन जितना एडिशन किया, ऐसा एजम्पशन करो। हाँ, क्या और एडिशंस किया रहता तो फिर कैश में क्रेडिट हुआ रहता ना। ऐसे एजम्पशंस कुछ भी नहीं करने के। हाँ, फर्नीचर 1200, इन्वेंटरी 3900, and investment above inventory, 5000. सेकंड इफेक्ट, चलो हाँ, स्टार्टिंग में कौन है? डेटर्स अकाउंट टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, कितना है? 14500. नेक्स्ट, क्रेडिटर्स क्रेडिट प्लस, सो क्रेडिट साइड से शुरू करना। बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन 5800. नेक्स्ट, मशीनरी अकाउंट टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन 7000, करेक्ट है ना? 7500. एंड फर्नीचर टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन 1200. Any difficulty till now? No. Next one. By closing stock. Closing stock? ऐसा बीच में से क्लोजिंग स्टॉक कौन लिखता है भाई? ओपनिंग स्टॉक चालू है, क्या करता? ध्यान, इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं है, इन्वॉल्वमेंट। प्रॉब्लम से अटैचमेंट रहनी चाहिए। टू ओपनिंग स्टॉक 3900 and investment account closing balance sheet on fourth line investment account, how much? 5000. Opening and closing are same, so now there is no need to open investment account because to balance brought down and by balance carried down same and tallied over till now. Now closing balances, sundry debtors, write down in closing balance sheet, debtors, how much? 17,600. Next, creditors, how much? Inner column, yes, RDD, very good observation. Less RDD, that we will write afterwards, line by line, but good observation. Inner column, creditors 7,900. Machinery and furniture are before depreciation, so no use, don't write anything. Then inventory closing stock, trading account credit side, sorry, on the asset side first, second effect बाद में. Inventory, yes, कितना on the asset side? 5,700. And investment we have already written, so no need to write. Second effect, चलो second effect दीजिए बेटा. Debtors by balance carried down 14,500. बेटा कैपिटल अकाउंट ओपन किया तो भी चलेगा, नहीं किया तो भी चलेगा. क्रेडिटर्स अकाउंट बेटा लास्ट लाइन टू बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन, हाउ मच? 7,900. Beta, there are direct entry students also, so I am very slow. अदरवाइज दिस प्रॉब्लम होके मेरा दूसरा भी हो गया रहता. यस, टीचर वही कहलाता है जो सबको लेके चलेगा, नॉट ओनली फाउंडेशन एंड स्कॉलर स्टूडेंट्स. तो प्लीज कीप पेशेंस. मशीनरी फर्निचर ओवर. इन्व्हेंटरी बेटा क्लोजिंग स्टॉक बाय क्लोजिंग स्टॉक કેટલો છે ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટच्या ક્રેડિટલા 5700. कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुई है मेरी. क्लोजिंग डेटर्स, सॉरी गलत लिखा. कुछ भी बोलते हो प्रथम जी आप. 17600 क्लोजिंग डेटर्स 17600. Thank you, Garvit. Just checking your concentration. Yes, good. Yes. Now we have done with all these effects. Now depreciation. Depreciation will reduce your value of machinery. So second effect, account के credit में 7,500 into 10%. And buy balance carried down. Yes, tell me beta. 6 minus कर 6750. And similarly by depreciation 120 and buy balance carried down. Line by line, line by line. 1080. So depreciation second effect. P&L च्या डेबिटला टू depreciation. मशीनरी का कितना था 750 inner column. And furniture 120 inner column. Outer column 870. इजी છે એકદમ. Z category question. Closing balances, tell me. Closing balance sheet. Machinery, furniture. What is machinery balance beta? 6750 and 1080. Yes. हाँ, बैलेंस शीट में भी बता सकते हैं. फर्स्ट अकाउंट था इसलिए ओपन किया. You can show it in the balance sheet directly. Machinery minus depreciation. I already told you these things. 800 deducted from debtors RDD. बेटा लाइन बाय लाइन जाना है. 16800. You do not have calculator what? तो करो ना फिर. To RDD in P&L debit RDD 800. Over. Yes, whole problem over. Now we are going to close one by one account. What do you think? Debtors balancing figure is now two balance brought down by cash and by balance carried down. That's why pro formas are important. Now what is the balancing figure? I don't want amount, I want particulars. Debtors का. हाँ, तो वही तो पूछ रहा हूं. To sales in bracket credit and give star mark. Star mark means balancing figure. Give asterisk mark, star mark, whatever you want. Star marks are important, na beta. Balancing figures. 48 plus 17.6. 65,600. Minus 14.5. 51,100. Second effect, trading account च्या credit ला 51,100 plus 11. So outer column 62,100. Similarly, creditors account. Yes, beta. What is the balancing figure? Particulars by purchases. Credit. Very good. So 35. So in balance sheet, so pro formas are very important. Try to learn these pro formas. 37,100. Credit purchases. Second effect, ट्रेडिंगच्या डेबिटला 37,100 and outer column 49,100. Machinery and furniture already closed. So now you will get GP, gross profit carried down. Yes, first, no. Statement of affairs. Yes, beta, you are correct. Now see, this is not tallying. So capital account is a balancing figure. Yes, star mark in exam. Yes, allowed beta, allowed. This is balancing figure. In exam allowed. $29,100, na? 29,100. You can check 29,100, 34,900 is a total, and 29,100 is a balancing figure. 29,100, you are going to write it in opening balance capital. Now GP. Yes, beta, calculate GP. This is 67,800 minus 3,900 minus 49,100. 14,800. Yes, beta, it is similar to your NPO problem. Very good. 14,800 plus 200, 15,000. To net profit carried down. किधर लेना है बेटा? प्रथम what is the name? P&L profit beta? 2830. And then you will write it in the balance sheet. $34,330 plus 7,900, 42,230, and asset side 6.75 plus 1.08 plus 5 plus 16.8 plus 5.7 plus 0.5 plus 6.4. Yes! 42,230. Balance sheet is tallying. Tallied. बहुत ही बेसिक प्रॉब्लम था. राइट डाउन इन इंडेक्स. बेसिक प्रॉब्लम of single entry. Nothing is difficult in this question. Don't expect such questions in exam. It is only for your confidence building, as it is a first question. So just to boost your confidence, this question is there. So write down very simple question. Illustration 6. Z category. Z. Time. So those who are doing it, 12 to 15 minutes. So your timing, please inform me your timings in next session. So 12 to 15 minutes. ठीक है? Easy था ये question. बहुत ही ज्यादा simple था. Yes, very good. कर ही रहे हो? कर ही ले दो रेको. Yes. Yes, beta, it is opening balance sheet, which is going to tally. Second question. Illustration 7 पे आ जाते हैं. today's session we will take it up to 9:45, huh, beta? Yes. Last question of the day. Illustration number 7. Then in homework you have to try some questions. So beta, please, only for today. Yes, now I will need some time. From the following data furnished by Mr. Manoj, you are required to prepare trading and P&L account and balance sheet. Same question. Creditors account. Now what is important? Creditors account, sundry expense outstanding. But beta, we are not going to prepare sundry expenses. This is sundry expenses account only. Outstanding means payable. Expense are always payable, not receivable. So this is payable. Sundry assets, we will open it. Inventory in trade, trading account. Now this problem has two effects: cash in hand and cash at bank. That account also we have to open. Except inventory in trade, we will open all these accounts. Debtors account is going to be open. Okay. Next one. Cash and discount credited to debtors. So what is the amount? Cash and discount credited to debtors. So entry is cash, discount to debtors. We know debtors, but we don't know about bifurcation. 64,000 bifurcation. What is the cash and what is the discount? But by experience, I can tell you, realization from debtors paid into bank. By experience, I am connecting it. Okay, beta, for this you need experience. So realization from debtors paid into bank. So beta, 62,500 is a cash which you received from debtors, and balancing figure is 1,500, which is called as discount allowed. So cash के डेबिट में, discount allowed means P&L के डेबिट में, and debtors के credit में we are going to write 64,000. IMP entry in this IMP, and you can bifurcate 62,500 and 1,500. So connection is been next part of this problem. Okay. Sales return. Sales return to debtors. Sales return to debtors. Debtors के क्रेडिट में, ट्रेडिंग में से माइनस. यू कैन विजुअलाइज दिस इफेक्ट्स बेटा. बैड डेट्स की एंट्री क्या होगी बताइए. बाद में लिखो, मत करो अभी. यस, चलो. सेल्स में से माइनस एंड डेटर्स के क्रेडिट में, दोज हु आर डूइंग फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. यस, बैड डेट्स. बेटा व्हाट इज द एंट्री फॉर बैड डेट्स प्रथम जी? बैड डेट्स टू डेटर्स. बैड डेट्स वेयर यू विल ट्रांसफर इट? P&L के डेबिट में, डेटर्स के क्रेडिट में. Visualize these effects. Sales, cash and credit. We don't know bifurcation. So only total we are aware. Discount allowed by trade creditors. Beta Zainab is asking me, sir, if you need experience in this type of questions, how we are going to solve it in exam? But by practicing it, very simple. How to get experience? By solving same question 2 to 3 times. Discount allowed by trade creditors. Yes, beta. Discount allowed by trade creditors means received by us. So creditors के debit में and P&L के credit में. Always think for debit first and then credit. Purchase return. Creditors debit and minus from purchases. Minus from purchases. Creditors के debit में. Next. Additional capital paid into bank. So bank account के debit में, and in capital it is plus. Capital it is plus. Cash purchases Realization already over. Cash purchases. Purchases, trading debit, trading debit, inner column, and cash credit. Cash expenses, sundry expense account. Account we opened. Sundry expense account, beta, we opened here, sundry expense. Sundry expense account is opened. So account के डेबिट में and cash के क्रेडिट में. Paid by check for machinery purchase. Beta, asset account is also opened. Sundry asset account के डेबिट में and cash and bank के क्रेडिट में. Household expenses drawn from bank. Capital में से minus, that is drawings effect, and cash and bank credited. Beta, now there is no need to pass these entries, cash paid into bank and cash drawn from the bank, because combined account is open. IMP. Combined account is opened. Therefore, yes, beta. Therefore, no need to give effect. फिर अलग अलग किया रहता, फिर contra entry you have to pass. If cash account and bank account are prepared separately, then contra entry. That we are going to solve it in TYK questions. So don't worry. Cash in hand, no need, क्योंकि combine account. तो cash in hand और cashier bank अलग अलग करने से अच्छा combine account है ना वो. So we will write directly opening balance, closing balance na here. Combine account. Check issued to creditors. Creditors account debit. Cash and bank account credit. Actually bank account, but here open. अब directly क्या बोल रहे हो? Account थ्रू ही जाएगा ना ये. Issued means bank account credited. Chalo. Yes. Now solve this question with me. Chalo fast. Write down beta. Time लगा के अभी नहीं बेटा करेंगे. Don't worry. First question से. So write down. Trading and कौन है books of Manoj. Write down books of Manoj. Trading and P&L account. Now please beta maintain my speed and your speed. For the year ending beta 31st March 2002. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. 8 to 10 lines for trading. For trading 8 to 10 lines. Draw this double underline. And P&L account beta 6 lines. P&L account 6 lines. P&L account 6 lines. Draw afterwards beta. Draw afterwards. First write down. Then balance sheet as on which date? 31st March 2002. Closing balance sheet. Liabilities rupees. Assets rupees. टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम आया क्या? Assets rupees. 10 lines. Working note 1. Statement of affairs. Which balance sheet beta? Closing or opening? opening balance sheet. Liability rupees, asset rupees. Seven lines. Working note 2. Yes, beta. Line by line account. First account is creditors account. आप क्या करते हो मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आता यार. Working note 2, creditors account, 7 lines. Working note 3. Yes. Expense account. Creditors account, you can write credit plus debit minus. Expense account, debit plus credit minus. Working note 4. 5 lines expense account. Working note 4, beta. Fixed asset account. Debit plus credit minus, 5 lines. Working note 5. Debtors account. Debit plus credit minus, 7 lines. Yes, beta. याद रखो मैं बोल रहा हूं ना 7 lines तो 7 lines. That is the last account. अच्छा पहले कैश इन हैंड था क्या? अच्छा जगह नहीं था इधर इसलिए. Okay, first cash in hand, but this is I think 10 lines. But this is yes last account. नहीं first ये था, but ठीक है. There is no space. That's why we prepared debtors account and then cash in hand. Otherwise you can prepare cash in hand first and then debtors. 10 lines. Draw fast. Debit plus credit minus. Draw fast and tell me over after drawing. Credit plus debit minus. Today you have to solve these questions once again and remaining question 6, 9, 10 is your homework. 6, 9, 10. 6, 9, 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9. Sorry. 5, 8, 9. Don't solve first 4 questions. 5, 8, 9. Try it. 5, 8, 9. ठीक है चलो स्टार्ट करना है बेटा. हाँ शुरुआत करते ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट. 1 by 1. Creditors. Yes, tell me amount. Creditors 15,770. Now please don't copy it, please. Opening balance sheet. Next one. सेकंड इफेक्ट बाद में बेटा, पहले एक इफेक्ट दे देते हैं. हाँ पहले ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट बना लेते, क्लोजिंग बनाते, फिर सेकंड इफेक्ट देते. सन्ड्री एक्सपेंसेस आउटस्टैंडिंग ऑन द लाइबिलिटी साइड ओनली. हाउ मच? 600. आगे एसेट्स ऑन द एसेट साइड. हाँ 11,610. हाँ नेक्स्ट इन्वेंटरी लाइन बाय लाइन 8,040. डेटर्स अच्छा कैश इन हैंड, कैश एट बैंक. हाँ कैश इन हैंड एंड बैंक 6960. डेटर्स नहीं दिया, सो वेट. एंड में Next one, closing balance sheet. Tell me once again. Creditors. After 6-7 lines, huh? $12,400. Sundry expenses outstanding. $330. Next. Sundry assets. 12,040. Gives commas, huh? Comma important hai to save your timings of calculations. Inventory 11,120. Cash in hand and bank 8080. And debtors 17,870. Now in accounts, creditors. चलो, yes, थकना मना है. Buy balance brought down and two balance carried down. 15,770. Two balance carried down. 12,040. 12,400. बेटा आप नींद में हो क्या? थोड़ा कंसंट्रेशन लेवल बढ़ाइए आपका. 12,400. थोड़ा फोकस बढ़ाइए बेटा. हाँ, बराबर है. नहीं लिखा है मैंने, बराबर लिखा है. हाँ, थोड़ा फोकस. और बुक इधर आगे रखे ना, इतना टेढ़ा होने से अच्छा है आगे रखो बुक. कहां पे रखना चाहिए बुक? यस. एक्सपेंसेस आउटस्टैंडिंग बाय पेएबल टू पेएबल. By payable to payable. How much? 600, 330. Fixed asset. Fixed asset, two balance brought down and by balance carried down. कितना है? 11,610, 12,040. नेक्स्ट. बेटा अपने डेटर्स के बदले में फिक्स एसेट चेक करो यार. बराबर लिखा था, आपने गलत कर दिया. आप गड़बड़ मत कीजिए. हो गया क्या आपका? कंफ्यूज हो नहीं? चलो. हाँ, नेक्स्ट वन. कैश इन हैंड एंड कैश एट बैंक. टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. हाउ मच? 6,960, 8080. आगे. डेटर्स, टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन. पता नहीं, स्टार मार्क मत कीजिए, कोई अलग भी हो सकता है. बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन 17,870. चलिए. नाउ टू इफेक्ट्स ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शंस ऑलरेडी गिवन. ओपनिंग एंड क्लोजिंग इफेक्ट्स. नाउ लाइन बाय लाइन. कैश अकाउंट के डेबिट में फर्स्ट राइट डाउन अमाउंट 62,500. देन P&L के, यस इधर लिख सकते हो, टू डेटर्स. कैश के डेबिट में टू डेटर्स 62,500. देन P&L के डेबिट में सेकंड लाइन P&L बेटा, नॉट ट्रेडिंग. टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड 1500 करेक्ट छे के एंड सेकंड इफेक्ट डेटर्सच्या क्रेडिटला बाय कॅश and buy discount allowed 62,500 1,500 सेकंड लाइन पे लिखना था और बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन थोड़ा नीचे चलो छोड़ो कोई बोल के फायदा नहीं अभी कैलसी लिया हाथ में देयर इज नो नीड टू यूज कैलसी नाउ वी विल यूज इट एट द एंड लाइन बाय लाइन पोस्टिंग फर्स्ट Don't use calci in between. Sales return. Prepare pro forma. Buy sales. Cash. Credit. Cash, credit. Less और एक लाइन छोड़ के less returns. एक लाइन छोड़ के रिटर्न skip one line and then write returns. What is returns amount? 1450 and second effect डेटर्स के क्रेडिट में बाय सेल्स रिटर्न 1450 टू इफेक्ट्स ओवर बैड डेट्स उधर ही लिख दो बाय बैड डेट्स डेटर्स के क्रेडिट में हाउ मच बैड डेट्स 420 एंड सेकंड इफेक्ट वेयर P&L च्या डेबिटला थर्ड लाइन टू बैड डेट्स 420 नेक्स्ट वन सेल्स कैश एंड क्रेडिट वी आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट बाइफर्केशन पर हमने टोटल लिखा है ना इधर 78 810 जस्ट टेक अ टोटल डोंट यूज कैलसी एंड कैश के डेबिट में जस्ट राइट डाउन टू सेल्स वी आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द अमाउंट एंड डेटर्स को डेबिट में टू सेल्स डेटर्स च्या डेबिटला टू सेल्स डेटर्स के डेबिट में टू सेल्स जस्ट राइट डाउन बट वी आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट अमाउंट्स ठीक छे चलिए हियर इट इज कैश सेल्स कैश इन हैंड बाइफर्केशन वी आर नॉट अवेयर वेट सबर करो हाँ सेल्स हो गया डिस्काउंट अलाउड बाय ट्रेड क्रेडिटर्स च्या डेबिटला थर्ड लाइन नॉट सेकंड लाइन थर्ड लाइन सेकंड लाइन का रिस्पेक्ट फॉर टू कैश ओके डिस्काउंट को नहीं थर्ड लाइन हाउ मच 700 एंड सेकंड इफेक्ट P&L क्रेडिट साइड सेकंड लाइन ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट का रिस्पेक्ट फॉर फर्स्ट लाइन डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड 700 नेक्स्ट परचेस रिटर्न प्रोफॉर्मा सेकंड लाइन टू परचेस बेटा इन्वेंट्री नहीं लिखा आपने इन्वेंट्री को भूल गए क्या आप लोग इन्वेंट्री प्रथम ने बताया ही नहीं मुझे तो ओपनिंग स्टॉक एंड नो वन रिकॉल्ड मी बाय क्लोजिंग स्टॉक इज गिवन ना इन्वेंटरी कैसे प्रथम आप लाइन बाय लाइन नहीं जाते रे 8040 इन्वेंटरी वी फॉरगॉट 11120 लास्ट लाइन लिखना बेटा इन्वेंटरी फर्स्ट अमाउंट्स टू परचेस आप मेरे साथ रहो ना बेटा कुछ प्रॉब्लम है क्या आपको आगे जाने में साथ में चलो ना अमाउंट्स बता रहे हो आप कैश क्रेडिट आफ्टर वन लाइन लेस रिटर्न्स, हाउ मच रिटर्न्स? कोई मेडल मिलने वाला है कि आपको फास्ट गए तो? 400 इनर कॉलम। एंड क्रेडिटर्स के डेबिट में टू परचेस रिटर्न 400। नेक्स्ट, additional capital paid into bank. So pro forma capital account, opening balance plus oblique minus profit oblique loss, closing balance sheet में, closing balance sheet में, plus additions less drawings. हाँ, so additional capital कितनो है? 8,500. 8,500. Second effect, which account beta? Bank account, debit side, to capital 8,500. Next, रियलाइजेशन ओवर, कैश परचेसेस ऑलरेडी प्रोफॉर्मा लिखा है। सो कैश के क्रेडिट में बाय परचेसेस, कैश के क्रेडिट में बाय परचेसेस 1030 एंड सेकंड इफेक्ट परचेसेस ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट के डेबिट में 1 डेबिट 1 क्रेडिट 1030. दो स्टूडेंट्स हु विल नॉट डू प्रैक्टिस, बेटा फॉरगेट अबाउट योर रिजल्ट्स. Cash expenses, expense च्या डेबिटला to cash. How much beta to cash? 9570. And second effect, cash च्या क्रेडिटला by expenses. आप बराबर बोल रहे हो ना? हाँ, क्योंकि टेंशन ही आता है आपके अमाउंट्स का मुझे. 9570 पेड बाय चेक फॉर मशीनरी. सो मशीनरीच्या डेबिटला टू बैंक. फिक्स एसेट, फिक्स एसेट के डेबिट में टू बैंक. हाउ मच? 430. बोल ना बेटा अमाउंट्स. 430. एंड सेकंड इफेक्ट, कैश एंड बैंक के क्रेडिट में बाय मशीनरी 430. नेक्स्ट, पेड बाय चेक हो गया. हाउस होल्ड एक्सपेंस, ड्रॉइंग्स टू बैंक. सो ड्रॉइंग्स लेस फ्रॉम कैपिटल कितना? इनर कॉलम 3180. क्लोजिंग बैलेंस शीट. सेकंड इफेक्ट, कैश एंड बँकच्या क्रेडिटला बाय ड्रॉइंग्स हाउ मच? 3180. Then no effects for these three. Check issued to trade creditors. Check issued means buy creditors in buy creditors कितलो? How much? 60,270. एंड क्रेडिटर्स के डेबिट में टू कैश सेकंड लाइन टू बैंक कितना बेटा? बोलना रे कितना? 60,270. सर इफ इट इज कैश परचेसेस, यू रोट इट इज इन क्रेडिटर्स. बेटा कहां पे मैंने लिखा? बाय परचेसेस 1030 ना. हिमाश्री, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. बराबर लिखा है ना पूरा? नो, इट इज 1030 कैश परचेसेस. बराबर लिखा है. यस. चलो, नाउ इट्स टाइम फॉर क्लोजिंग ऑल दीज अकाउंट्स वन बाय वन. क्रेडिटर्स. यस, प्रथम अप्लाई युअर कॉमन सेंस and tell me what is the balancing figure of this question. Particulars बताओ, don't tell me amounts. Very good. So buy purchases in bracket credit star mark. So this is a first closing. Number 1 पे आपने इसको क्लोज किया. Write down numberings. 73, 770 minus 15, 770 is 58,000. Number 1. Number 2, where to write? ट्रेडिंग के क्रेडिट में नंबर 2 नंबरिंग कीजिए बेटा. 58,000 नंबरिंग कीजिए. परचेस ट्रेडिंग के डेबिट में परचेसेस 58,000. सो 59,030 माइनस 400 गलत है क्या? 58,630. नेक्स्ट एक्सपेंस. एक्सपेंस बेटा बाय पी एंड एल ही आएगा ना. बाय पी एंड एल नंबर 3 9570 प्लस 333 9,900 9,300. सेकंड इफेक्ट किधर देना है? पी एंड एलच्या डेबिटला. फर्स्ट लाइन टू एक्सपेंस 9,000 कितना 300. नंबर 4 नंबरिंग दे रहा है क्या? प्रथम फिक्स एसेट टैली है शायद से. डेटर्स 2 figures are missing, so we can't close debtors. You have to see first beta. Don't take total in hurry. कैश इन हैंड. कैश इन हैंड फिक्स एसेट तो हो गया ना. हाँ कैश इन हैंड. नंबरिंग क्या चालू था? 5 नंबर. कैश सेल्स. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू राइट कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स. दैट नंबरिंग इज ओनली मिसिंग. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Yes, beta. 82,560 minus 6,960, 62,500, 8,500. So 4,600. Now this 6th figure, where you are going to write cash, na? 4,600. And 7th number will be your credit sale. What is credit sale? Now total is 71,810. So credit sales will be 67,210. And outer column 70,360. And now 8 number on debtors account debit side. 2 sales. How much? 67,210. And now 9 number is balancing figure. 62.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.45 plus 0.42 plus 17.87. So this is 83,740 minus 67.21. 16,530. ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट. ओपनिंग बैलेंस शीट 10 नंबर पे. डेटर्स नंबर 10 16,530. and now capital account is a balancing figure. 11 number. 11.61 16.53 plus 6.96. 43,140 minus 0.6 minus 15.77. 26,770 आया क्या? 26,770. And now 12 number you will write over here. 26,670. And now calculate GP. 26,770, sorry. बराबर छे. And now calculate GP. GP carried down. Now simple. By GP brought down to net profit carried down. $14,810 $14,810 plus 0.7 15,510 minus 9.3 minus 1.5 minus 420 4290, and that profit you are going to add 4290 so your closing capital will be 36,380. पूजा जी टाइम आ चुका है आपके कान थोड़े बंद करने का, because now it's time for shout. Minus 12.04. Yes, 49,110. 49,110. Yes, take a screenshot those students who are not completed. And next time, yes, index फटाफट लिख लो. Index, yes, index लिख लो ये question का. ILU 7, yes, I will show you ILU 7. Write down. First point, beta, please write down index. You have to give it. It's not there. Write down it. Index. Cash and discount credited to debtors. Cash and discount credited to debtors. Credited to debtors have connection with realization from debtors. Realization from debtors bracket में given in latter part of question. क्वेश्चन के बाद वाले पार्ट में दिया हुआ है ब्रैकेट में, given in later part of question. Second one, closing sequence. Closing sequence. Item and right hand side balancing figure. Yes, beta. First one, line by line, how you closed. Yes, balancing figure. Tell me fast. Creditors. Your balancing figure is purchases. B. Credit purchases. Number 3. आपने नंबरिंग किया है नहीं किया है? Expenses. Number 3. Expenses. Where you transferred expenses P&L debit. Then you closed fixed asset tally हुआ था. Number C, fixed asset tally. Then number D पे कौन था? No. Then you close cash in hand. Cash in hand. This is cash sales. And find, yes, from total. Find from total, what you have to find? Credit sales. And then you will close debtors account. बेटा कैश सेल से आपको क्रेडिट सेल्स मिलेगा ना, and then you close debtors account from which you find opening balance. Opening balance. So this is a sequence which will help you out while revising it. How you close these accounts. Is D and E are important. Red pencil लिखना. D and E are important. D and E are important. Okay. B category. B. Category B. ठीक है? So, beta, now you can take a screenshot. Those students who have missed it. Yes, just check. I know now you are in hurry, beta. Wait for 2 minutes. Take a screenshot or check your answers. Balance sheet. Then creditors. Then expense account. And fixed asset. Expense account and fixed asset. And then you have debtors. And cash in hand and cash at bank. So we have completed this problem. Yes, beta. B category question. Please solve ILU 5, 8 and 9. Yes, till Tuesday. Thank you. And we will meet on Tuesday. Yes, आज का session, practice it properly. Now it's time for practice and improve your speed. So everyone, you have to do practice of these two questions. Try to finish within 15 to 20 minutes. So practice is very important, and have practice of pro formas, and then you can solve these questions once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. हाँ हाँ, हो गया हो गया हो गया.